Hey guys, welcome back to Starry Eyes. I'm your host Maxine, and I talk about everything under the stars on this channel. And today is another magical Monday. And what I do on Mondays that are magical is that I pull cards for the week ahead for each of the signs, as well as give you kind of a play by play on what's going on in the stars. And this is a pretty magical week. This is a week where you should definitely put those affirmations out there into the world because this is a big manifestation week. You're going to see things come to be that you have been wanting to happen or not wanting to happen, depending on what your mind has been focusing on. So, this is a very powerful week. This is a week to light a white candle, clear your energy, clear your space, remove things from your home. Today is a great day, and as well as tomorrow, to start cleaning house. Emotionally and physically. And let's get into the readings. So I have three decks. I have the Romance Angels, I have this Lisa Frank deck, and I have the Archetype cards once again. I think I had them out last week as well. So, as always, I start with Aries, I end with Pisces, and there's 12 signs on a zodiac wheel. So hang tight and listen for your sign. Grab pen and paper if you want to take notes. And now we're going to dive in. So, Aries, your first card is Justice. This week is all about being fair, being honest, being truthful. This could be on the job. For many of you that are in a kind of a manager type of role, or you have some type of authority on the job, you need to be fair and honest with everyone involved. I feel like a conflict is going to come up where you have to choose a side and choose the side of right. So your love card this week is this could be the one. You're really feeling somebody. I don't know if you fully made that energy known to that person that you are feeling them, but I definitely feel like there's someone that you're very attracted to. You may have a crush on them. This may even be at work. Maybe that's why you need to play by the rules, But I definitely feel like this love energy has been blossoming slowly. And if you feel like it's the right time to make your feelings known, go for it. I feel like this week could be the time and the week where things start to manifest and things start to move forward if you do speak up. And if you are in a committed relationship, now is the time to make an effort in this connection. I feel like you've been letting people and other things pull your attention, but this is the person that you need to give your time and energy to. I feel like they've been very patient with you lately, and now is the time to give back to them. I feel like they give a lot to you. They give a lot of time. They may give money, or just take care of the house more than you do. Maybe cook more than you do. Whatever the case may be, it's your turn to give to them. And your final message is networker. I definitely feel like there's going to be a lot of changes on the job this week. I feel like you're going to be communicating a lot. I feel like there's going to be people coming in and coming out of work. I just feel like there's going to be some type of turnaround on your job. And what I'm getting is that you need to map out time for yourself to just meditate and to get your thoughts clear. Because I feel like there's going to be a lot happening. A lot of unexpected changes are going to happen this week. So now we're moving on to Taurus. Taurus, you guys got the sun. This is a powerful week for you. This is a very, very powerful week for your energy. I feel like a project is coming to be. It's finally coming to completion. You're able to put it out into the world, and it's going to get an awesome response. Your love card is love yourself first. I feel like you're very focused on yourself this week, and that is a good thing. This is not a bad thing to be selfish. Right now, you need to take care of yourself. Like I said, you're working on a project. It's coming to completion this week, and you just need to put your all into that. You're going to put love on the back burner this week, and that's okay if you are in a committed relationship. Just let your partner know that this is what is very, very important to you. And if they love you, hey, if they love you, then they will really understand why you have to give your focus to this. So your final message is detective. And what I'm getting from this is that you need to look beyond what you are seeing on the job. I feel like it's dealing with a higher up. Make sure that you count all of your coins. Make sure that you're getting paid fairly, because I feel like someone is trying to take advantage of your talents. So now we're moving on to Gemini. So your first card is the Wheel of Fortune. And what I'm getting from this card is that you are going to uncover some hidden treasure, and this could be a hidden talent, and it's going to bring you a lot of money. So take a class this week, go to a workshop. It's time for you to cultivate this hobby and turn it into something major. I feel like this could lead to self-employment if you actually really focus your energy on this hobby. Your love card is passion this week, and I feel like you are really falling for someone. You're really falling for someone and you are really feeling them physically. So go for it. If you feel like it's that time to take your relationship to the next level, this is kind of like a green light from your angels that you should definitely go for it. Your final message is Messiah, serving humanity with humility. I feel like you need to get into some type of organization or some type of charity, and I feel like you're going to find one this week and something that really speaks to you, or maybe even just going to some type of uh, group therapy session. I feel like you need to work with people this week, or you need to reach out to like-minded people. I feel like even getting on Meetup and searching through the groups on there will help you meet certain kinds of people that you've been wanting to meet. I feel like you've been wanting to expand your friend circle, and it's going to happen this week. Cancer, you guys got the Fool reverse, and you are really, really afraid to take a chance. And this week is going to push you to take that leap of faith and to go after your dreams. I feel like you're holding back. And this, for many of you, this is in a love connection. And I feel like if you want something to move forward, you're going to have to step outside of your comfort zone and go after that. Attraction. There is a mutual attraction between the two of you, but I just feel like if you want this to move forward, you're going to have to make it happen. I feel like the ball is in your court. I feel like whoever this other person is has shown you how much they appreciate you and like you, and now it's your turn to give back. Child, magical. And I feel like one of the reasons you're afraid of this connection is because you don't feel worthy of it in some way. Maybe this person makes more money than you, or maybe you think they look better than you, or you're putting yourself down. And I feel like you need to stop doing that. This definitely ties back to some type of childhood trauma. And I feel like you should work through that this week, maybe reaching out to a counselor or speaking to a parent or a friend, someone that you're really, really close to help you move past this feeling of unworthiness, because you are worthy of this connection and it's time for it to move forward. So, Leo, you guys got the Empress. So, you are feeling yourself this week. You have manifested something big into your life. It could be a relationship, it could be more finances, it could be a new job, or even a car, is what I'm getting. But I feel like you guys are on the up and up when it comes to your life. You are building and you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. So, your love card this week is reconciliation, and you are reuniting with somebody either from your past or someone recent. There may have been some type of, short-term separation between the two of you, and now you're able to come back together, and it feels like the connection's even stronger. It's like absence made the heart grow uh, fonder, and so now you guys are really in tune with each other, or you will be this week. Gambler, willing to follow intuition even when others doubt you. What I'm getting from this gambler card is that you need to be very, very careful about where you put your money this week. Only spend on the most important things. Even though you may be tempted to go out multiple days this week or go shopping or, just spend carelessly. Now is not the time to do that. You will regret it. So definitely, definitely create some type of plan for this week, especially if your funds are low, so that you can make the most out of your buck. So now we're moving on to Virgo. You guys got the Chariot, forward movement. You are focused on a single goal. For many of you, you're too focused on a relationship, but for others, you're focused on your own power and creating an abundant life for yourself is what I'm getting. Your next card is stay optimistic about your love life. I just keep getting that many of you Virgos are focusing too strongly on the outcome of a love connection. You're kind of scared that it's going to fail. And what you need to do is take a step back and really just focus on yourself this week. I feel like you need to just take a step back from this connection, just, for a day, for 2 days, or maybe for the whole week, whatever comes to you. But just know that this connection is not going anywhere. You and your person are very in tune. You're very much alike, is what I'm getting. And nothing is gonna leave from this connection. It's just gonna grow if you just let it breathe for a second. Your final card is Liberator, freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. Exactly. You you are similar to Cancer. So if you have a lot of Cancer and Virgo in your chart, this is a week where you need to release any type of doubt from your mind, body, and spirit. That is what this full moon energy is going to bring towards you this week. It's going to give you an opportunity to release unhealthy habits and mental patterns. Libra, the Hierophant. So I feel like you're going to be invited to some type of party or event this week, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to go out with like a couple of friends. I see up to 4, and it's going to be a really good time. I feel like you haven't seen these people in quite some time, and so you need this. I feel like you need to go without your partner. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time with your partner, and now is the time to just go out and have fun with your friends, getting to know each other. I feel like through you separating yourself from your partner, you're going to get to know them on a different level. I feel like there's an air of codependency between the two of you right now. And I feel like once you separate, you're going to see them for who they truly are. And it could be good and it could be bad. And for those Libras that are single, I feel like you are slowly getting to know a couple of people. And you are still kind of making your decision on who you want to be with in the long run. And take your time, there's no rush. Pioneer, you have come up with some new idea, some new way of living, some new way of thinking, um, or even just a new invention, like a new creation, something that can build up your finances, and it's going to do well. And I think that you shouldn't tell a lot of people about your new idea or whatever it has come to you. Uh, Take time to cultivate it before you bring other, eyes and ears into this process. Scorpio, the star. You are full of hope, wishful thinking, and this is what's going to lead you to that big aha moment at the end of the week with this full moon. And I think you just need to keep this positive energy around you. Release negative patterns, release negative people from your life. I feel like you are going to release at least 2 people from your life. If it's not this week, it's going to be by next week. I just feel like there's 2 people around you that are bringing you down and want to like sink you to their level for some reason. And I feel like you need to release them from your life. Your second card is forgiving and learning. And this card is in regards to love. Once again, release the past. I feel like you're letting your past relationships block you from building in your present moment. So if you need to talk to an ex this week to just close that door and to have that closure, this is a great week to do that because you can finally get answers that you've been wanting. You can finally get the truth, and then you can just shut that door because I feel like you're still holding on to some past experience, and even though it was painful and it did make you into the person you are, it's time to release it. So your next card is child, nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. You need to spend time in nature this week. You need to go to the beach. You need to go to a forest. You need to go on a hike, whatever the case may be. You need to spend time in nature this week. So now we're moving on to Sagittarius. You guys got the Magician. And what I'm getting from this is the world is your oyster. You are like that person this week. And, people are going to be coming to you for advice this week, especially in regards to finances and building career. I feel like you're on the up and up with your finances and your career, and people are really looking up to you. Whether you believe it or not, you're a role model. That's what I'm getting from this Magician card. And so be careful about what you say and how you act, and not to censor yourself fully because Sagittarians do not like to be censored. But I think you do need to be mindful about the energy you put out into this world because you are looked up to in such a high regard. So your love card is keep an open mind, pulling another one for you. True love. Okay, Sagittarius. So you need to keep an open mind about this. If you're casually dating someone, keep an open mind about this new person. They may not be your physical type, your personality type that you usually go for, but they are a good candidate for, this true love, for this romance of a lifetime. I feel like they, whether you believe it or not, or whether you see it now or not, they could be your partner for life, their life partner, your spouse, that person that you live with and you see day in and day out, and you go through hardships with, you go through good times with. I feel like this is your person. I feel like for many of you Sagittarians, especially if you're casually dating someone and you're just kind of like, I don't know, this is someone serious, so take them seriously. Warrior is your final card. And it says strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self sacrifice in conquering the ego. You are, this is you. This is you. You're the magician and you're the warrior. You are, and they both are holding wands in their hands. And that's how I feel like you are, you're becoming this week. You're turning into this powerful being this week. And like I said, whether you believe it or not, people are looking up to you and people are watching your every move. So what I'm getting is that you need to be just very mindful about, you need to be very mindful about what you put out into this world, especially this week. Okay, so now we're moving on to Capricorn. You guys got the Emperor and Judgment. Okay, Capricorn, I'm pulling one more for you. You guys got Lucky and Hermit. Emperor, Judgment, and Hermit. These are powerful cards. So you have come to a decision. You've gone through some type of, meditation. And I feel like for many of you, this is in regards to work. The other part of you, it's in regards to. And what I'm getting is that many of you are ready to leave this job or commit to it fuller. Like I feel like you may have gotten an offer recently to become a manager or to become a boss of some sort or to become some type of superior. And you have been playing back and forth if you can handle this new title, if you can handle this new job, and you can. And you just need to act like it and you need to feel it in your soul because you have the qualifications. Your love card is Retreat. I'm going to pull another one for you. Release your ex. I'm going to pull one more for you. You guys keep getting 3 and worth waiting for. So what I'm getting is that this is a big week in releasing your ex. This full moon is going to push you to let go of this ex, let go of this past connection, because there is someone else that is better for you. And some of you may have already met this person. Some of you may be casually dating them, but you're still thinking about this ex. This ex is still lingering in your mind. Whether you talk to them, whether you have pieces of their clothing, or whatever the case may be, you're still thinking about this ex. And it's hindering you. It's hindering you from connecting fully with your soulmate. Whoever is in your atmosphere currently is a soulmate, and you need to give them a chance, a fair chance. And this is the week to release your ex. I said that for someone else too. It's so crazy. I said that, was that for, it might have been for Scorpio, but I feel like if you have a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Capricorn in your chart, it's time to release your ex, and it's time to give this person that's currently in your energy a fair chance. Hedonist. And that's what it says. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. It goes back to feeling like you don't deserve this new person, like you deserve to be hurt. I just feel like for many of us, under this full moon, we're releasing negative patterns, negative thought patterns, especially negative emotions, a lot of feelings around being unworthy of love. And this week, I think that you need to go out on a date with this soulmate person, whoever's currently in your energy, and just have fun and go out dancing, go out and have a drink or have a nice dinner. I just think that you need to have fun with this new person that's in your life, or with this current person that's in your life. So now we're moving on to Aquarius. First card is High Priestess. This full moon is going to hit your crown chakra and your third eye. So this you're going to be thinking a lot, you're going to be meditating a lot, you're going to get a lot of insights during dream time at night especially, and yeah, I just feel like you're going to be very, very intuitive at this time. So your love cards are you deserve love and codependency. You deserve a healthy love. And you may be dealing with someone right now who is a bit codependent. They may have addictions, or you've dealt with that in the past. It seems like it's like a reoccurring pattern. And now is the time to break it. And if something feels, let me pull one more for you. Yeah, chemistry. If something feels not right in this connection, you need to speak up because there is a good connection, but I definitely feel like there's a certain pattern or there's a certain behavior that needs to be addressed, and it could be from coming from you as well. For some of you, this energy is coming from your side, but for many of you, it's coming from your partner, whoever you're currently with, dating. And I just think a conversation needs to be had so you can break a cycle, break a pattern. Uh, because that insight is going to come to you like this is how we need to move forward, or this is how I need to move forward in this connection, or even alone. Your final message is rebel, which is very Aquarian, challenges authority to effect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve their inner needs. And what I'm getting from this rebel card is that there is a change within your spirituality. You may be changing just your view on life, on the universe, on everything. I feel like you may have just gotten into this metaphysical world, into this new age world, and I feel like it's affecting your connections with your family and close friends. And I think that you opening your mind is going to open yourself up to a new world, a world that may feel easier to understand than the one that was, kind of chosen for you, is what I'm getting. So keep building, keep opening your mind, and you'll figure out what works for you and what faith works for you as well. Pisces, we're on the final one. Temperance. You guys are at a standstill. This is not a week to like do anything crazy or move forward or say what's on your mind. Now is a week to just kind of sit in silence and watch how people move. Your love card is playfulness. And you need to just go out and have fun with this person, whether you're casually dating them in a committed relationship. Like I said, now is not the time to have serious conversations. Now is the time to have fun and enjoy each other's company to the fullest. And your final message is hermit. Yeah, I just keep getting that you need to hold in your energy this week until this full moon hits because you're going to get an answer. You're going to get some type of sign from the universe. You may even hear something. I just feel like you don't need to act because the answers will come to you. You don't have to dig for any answer this week. So that is it for the readings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. And now let's see what's happening in the sky this week. Okay, so Venus enters Taurus on the 15th, which is Wednesday. So Venus and Taurus is like an easy time when it comes to love and when it comes to accumulating finances and appreciating art. If you are an artist, now is the time to put your work out there once Venus moves into Taurus because it will get a good response. Venus is at home in Taurus. Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus was tied to love and beauty, and it can also be tied to war. All is fair in love and war. And so with Venus and Taurus, we can expect people to be more comfortable with their emotions. But at the beginning of this transit, Venus does touch Uranus. And so there will be a surprise moment in love, maybe a surprise confession from someone you didn't expect. So do know that that will happen at some point this week. Something will shock you in regards to love, in regards to money, in regards to connecting, even in regards to food. You may find out of an allergy while Venus is in Taurus that you can't eat a certain food anymore. And with Venus and Taurus, it does tie in to what you deem valuable, to what you want to possess or want to acquire. And your taste level may change with Venus tying into Uranus. You may decide to change your look in some way. A lot of people will decide to do something different with their look with Venus touching Uranus. So right after Venus goes into Taurus, Mars goes into Cancer. And Mars in Cancer is not the easiest placement. It actually is a tough placement. But when Mars goes into Cancer, Mars, the planet of war and aggression and passion, goes in to Cancer, which is all about, feelings and emotion and the mothering side of ourselves, the feminine energy within us, that aggressive energy going into such a calm and emotive sign. It creates a bit of volatility in regards to how we express our emotions. Venus and Taurus is all calm, and then Mars and Cancer. I can already see a lot of people having tantrums. You're gonna notice a lot of people, especially water signs, having tantrums while Mars is in Cancer. So you can expect that. And then on the 18th, the full moon is going to be at 27 degrees Scorpio. And like I said, that day, Venus will be conjunct Uranus. So Venus and Uranus will be in the same point in the sky in Taurus. And so that is going to be just some surprise, crazy energy. Like I said, if you can, try and wait to have intense conversations until next week. But if they have to be had this week, do it in a way that, comes from a place of love. And then next week, the sun moves into Gemini. So there will be a lot of chatter about what this full moon brought up next week. So that is it for today's Magical Monday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on everything under the stars. And there will be full moon videos coming up shortly. So stay tuned for that as well. And I'll be back very, very soon with another Magical Monday. Bye.